Good morning, Tracy. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hi, good morning, Brent. Well, my name is Tracy Dixon, and I have recently become a member of the church here in Naples after being absent for about 8 years. I grew up as a Presbyterian, and I was always involved with my church, but failed to prioritize myself. And I kind of put work first, my family, and then God. So right now I'm on a path of rediscovering myself as a Christian and to become a better steward in my community and in my church here at East Naples United Methodist Church.
How has God impacted your life?
Well, when we surrender ourselves to God, we bring it all. We bring the baggage, the burdens, and I was so grateful to walk through the doors here one day in September following a relapse. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I fell into a very dark period of my life, and therefore, lost 7 years of my recovery. And it took a lot of courage to get dressed, get up, and walk over to this church. And with tears in my eyes throughout the whole sermon, I just pledged myself that I was going to get back into the flock. And I tell you, Pastor Jackie's sermon that day, it felt like she was speaking directly to me. And she struck a chord in my heart and revived me. I knew it was essential that I become back, and be a member and participate in the volunteer work, participate with the church, get to make friends and just be a part of the family that I was missing. I have my forever family, I have my work family, but I was really missing my church family.
It's obvious that surrendering your life to Jesus has made a difference in your life. How would you encourage others to do the same?
Well, I totally believe in the power of prayer, and I would and tell people to just pray, to talk about your life, the good and the bad, because God made both. He made the good days and the bad days, and so it's important that we pray, that we share our stories with people. And, for example, when I came here one day during Bible study, I had recently lost my vehicle in a car accident, so I was left without a car. And I was fearful of how I was going to get back and forth to work. And I shared that with Pastor Jackie, and I shared it with my Bible study friends. And I tell you, she prayed over me, and not 4 days later, my neighbors, who are also my co-workers, came over and gifted me a car that was there sitting. Nobody was using it. It was idle, and they gave that car to me. And I knew that was coming directly from our Father. And I tell you, the power of prayer is what I just tell people, and when I meet them. And, despair is a hard thing to overcome, but with Christ, there's always hope. There's always strength. My favorite Proverbs is, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. And He has fought for me. And He has brought me out of the darkness. He can bring other people out of the darkness if you just share your life and, be involved. And I'm so happy that I walked through those doors in September to be part of this family who have welcomed me with wonderful open arms. No judgment. Our world is quite harsh out there, but there's love in this sanctuary. And I am back to my serenity and my peace. And I thank everyone for that.
Thank you so much for sharing, Tracy.
Thank you, Brent.